Mm.
Yeah, this is a really good one because these are two players that I'm super excited to watch. Yoshimi, because I feel like he's like the pioneer of TC in the sense that like he didn't play too much Tetris before Tetris Effect connected, but ever since he's been getting some sick results. So that's one player I'm excited to see. And then Baseballboy is honestly like I gotta say he's like the coolest player. Oh, thanks for letting me know. I appreciate that. And Baseballboy, I mean, he is a legend. Like, you should watch this man spin pieces in a way you've never seen before. It's like a wizardry. Homie
It's like a wizardry.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you know about King of Stackers. I'll mention it every time I see Baseballboy play, but his all-spin game, unrivaled, except by, like, whip.
He went off. Yeah. He went off on King of Stackers.
He did. It's true.
We're just hopping right into it. We don't like to string y'all along. We like to get right into it. Also, something I'm just noticing is how we don't have to change the flag logo for any of these players. This is the American pool.
Production super thankful for that.
We're getting a almost PC start over from Baseballboy's side. Just missing out on it. Had the right type of piece. It was just a J instead of an L.
I'm already super impressed by Yoshimi. Like, they are going so fast right out the gate, it feels like. And like
the last time I saw stoppage in their stack.
A long time ago.
Going to clear it up with a half zone. Obviously, Baseballboy is in a bit more of a comfortable position here. Yeah, doesn't even have to use zone in order to negate this damage. Gonna be able to get into that well using zone, but as a misdrop that you just don't want to get. So, I guess we just had a sort of return fire situation with just awkward zones.
Yeah, and that is really unfortunate for Baseballboy.
Yoshimi's able to take that first round. You know, that's we get those rounds sometimes. It's cool.
I'm just really impressed with how Yoshimi's playing. Like, the last time I saw them play was in Chaster's Amateur Weeklies, like many years ago. And just looking at how they've grown is just so sick.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna get into some 8-0 action from Baseballboy's side. Now we're getting into some just keeping it honest on the right side, doing some
some STSD. We love some
T-spin double setups. Ooh,
cute little
mid-screen T-spin, yeah.
Keeping us on our toes, you know. That's the Baseballboy specialty.
Another unfortunate misdrop. That eyepiece at the top there.
I don't know if that was a misdrop. This is it would have been able to convert into a T-spin triple if he didn't have to end the zone. That is really unfortunate.
The idea of that becoming a T-spin triple is so insane to me. I would have loved to see it.
That's what's so cool about Baseballboy is that he will turn the most insane
We're doing the triple T-spin top.
Yeah, this is Baseballboy. This is why you should love Baseballboy. Is all I'm saying.
That was a couple weeks ago. We had this happening with like tags matches, and I was freaking out in chat.
Yeah. I don't know. Watching Baseballboy is always just such a spectacle. But again, not to discredit Yoshimi, because they are just also crushing it. Big 45 attack zone as well to, you know, force Baseballboy onto the defense here. His zone is about to run out, so
the zone was pretty efficient. 30 attack off of 10 lines. It didn't even have full meter, I believe.
Dang, that's super efficient. But also on the other, like, on the flip side of the coin, is if that had been like a 13 line zone or like even like a 15 line zone, that could have just been the win right there.
Right. Again, a lot of like what I'm always gritting my teeth watching these matches is just thinking like, if this player went crazy right now, it would be over. And going crazy right there is possible. But sometimes going crazy leads to misdrops because you just lose your composure when you're trying to do something like that.
And a cute spin set
misdrops, able to fix it up a little bit.
But alright, Yoshi's still gonna be able to convert to a 13 line zone, which gonna force Baseballboy to use a zone of his own.
Yeah, Baseballboy is working with not a lot to send back. This is going to be big damage, big cheese, able to chip away at the down stack action. Not anymore.
I don't know if it'll be enough.
I still see a full screen of damage. We're able to get 1 meter of zone.
Getting to get that zone off might help a little at least, but it's gonna be tough to get out of this. And yeah,
that was unfortunately a futile effort. It was the effort was there, and it was very exciting to watch. But I kind of felt like the moment I saw that damage come in, I just kind of biding my time.
It was just
T-spin triple set off the get.
Yeah, the C-spin opener.
You got this? You got this? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Specifically, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, these are sick.
Yeah. Look, C-spin is super flashy and it works with every bag, but it is also very overrated by people who love how flashy it is. So
I like being flashy.
Hey, I love being flashy too, and honestly, look, it's not going to cost you a game of TEC, so use it.
Yeah,
honestly.
Speaking of using it, Baseballboy is getting into zone times, trying to stay afloat.
Gonna get a nice 19?
Oh,
19,
I think we were almost about to get a 20.
It was close for sure, yeah.
Yeah, the IRS might not have been there. Might have been the wrong piece.
Yeah, and look at this TSD cut Trinity. Or no, it wasn't actually. Never mind. I can't see setups correctly, but almost really sick. Counting is overrated, I swear.
I'll get better at recognizing them. You know, once Square One matches are happening in the grand finals, sort of things.
Hey, like you said, it's overrated. You know, like I said, it's overrated. I swear. And
yeah, Baseballboy is just like, where do I get my T-spin in? There?
Ooh,
okay.
I thought he would have been able to convert that into like another T-spin just to pile a little extra pressure on, but was not able to, unfortunately.
Use that eyepiece in order to help complete the T-spin triple damage. Damn! I don't think anybody's T-spin tripling like Baseballboy.
Look, I told you, this is why I love this guy. He's so sick to watch.
Spinning out of control.
It's like so. It's just I don't know. It's like a kid playing baseball in the sense that it's like he just wanted to be cool, and so that's what he set out to be, and that's what he's become. And he's so cool. And look at he's gonna take that round.
Usually in a situation like that, I'm like wondering why the other player didn't use the zone, but there was no zone to be used.
Yeah.
Baseballboy just struck while the iron was hot. Yoshimi just had to eat it.
Yeah.
Ooh, bad drop to start with. Or bad drop? No, okay, yeah, bad drop.
Yeah, indeed, I know. Sometimes those openers they'll like sneak up on you. Something looks wrong.
Yeah, yeah. I like it. I like it when it is. It winds up being that they messed up because then I'm just like, oh, thank God.
Like,
I'm not
I was right about that one. Yeah. But yeah,
long-time viewers of me.
Impressive. He's sending right now.
Longtime viewers of me know that I hate looking like an idiot, and I would never do it on stream.
Never. Not even once.
We got an excellent zone coming in from Yoshimi side, going for the 20, gets the 20, 65 damage for the first zone.
65? Okay.
Baseballboy said,
on him?
Okay, Baseballboy said I can't do that. Ooh, gotta take this damage. I think you can take this damage right there. Put the J.
Get the eye.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And gets another zone to work with.
BGs staying alive. What's up?
And I mean, this is what I'm saying with Yoshimi.
Ooh,
they are such a expert at the Tetrio mechanics, is that they can just pull crazy zones like that with like 20 line clears. They have all the curb tris achievements pretty much. I think they have 23. Not entirely sure, but. And I just feel like they know the ins and outs of TEC really well compared to a lot of other players in the group, and that'll let them really convert on some like spicy zones.
Yeah. Again, I am really just having a fun time watching Baseballboy sign. A lot of the down stacks and like, you know, weird T-piece maneuvers that we're seeing are just really a treat.
Yeah.
Especially for someone like me who like plays in the way where I'm not really interested in doing a lot of T moves, and watching him, it's like, you know what? Maybe I dust off a tutorial video. Maybe I go back to the Tetris Friends days, you know?
Nice impress as well from BBB.
Holy crud! That was like all T-spins in that zone. 52 damage off of 15 lines?
Yeah,
oh my god!
Homie T-spins and is still efficient. Like, he will go for these crazy setups, and then they will still be good somehow.
Yeah. Usually I always associate the simple fact that if you do a T-spin double, you're going to be left with at least a little bit of overhang, and Baseballboy is just like, nah, you just keep it all clean.
Not about that, yeah.
I mean, you can keep it all clean, obviously, but it's just like, that's how it happens when I play.
Yeah. And both of them are coming up on full zone here. I think, yeah, Baseballboy gonna get full zone before countering.
Yoshimi is dealing with some real cheese. Not gonna be able to pierce through all of it. Baseballboy really has the opportunity to make this one his.
I think Baseballboy being like the one not initiating the zone really helps him there, because he can like downstack out of some cheese in the time that Yoshimi is in zone.
What was that zone?
And
what was that zone?
Somehow Yoshimi is able to, you know, like, make it work.
I'll tell you, somehow somebody's deflating the footballs on
the T-spin tower.
Baseballboy's side.
Oh, Baseballboy was looking for that T-spin tower, but now it just looks pretty difficult. Like, the board is really rough.
Yeah.
Yoshimi's getting it
back on down. Yoshimi's got a lot of zone, but also got, again, a lot of cheese. Still not really accounted for.
Yep.
Yeah, only sends like 4 damage after, you know.
Yeah, I expected a little more to come out of that, because even though there were a lot of misdrops on their side, and I don't know, it just, like, I felt like more damage was coming. I was wrong.
Baseballboy is the only of these two that I've been seeing stick to the bottom during phase 3, so I feel like Baseballboy might ultimately be the more ready player for endurance here, but
there you go.
Their cheese is just about on the same level. Gotta be doing some single line clears to get the combo damage to bring it down just a little bit. Nice T-spin double out of nowhere. Oh, I like that. It almost looked like a misdrop. We're getting another T-spin triple because we're on.
That's just how Baseballboy rolls.
Tasty damage. Oh, but Yoshimi's finally able to get through all that cheese and in the zone. Oh, and
this
I didn't even realize that.
I didn't realize that they were crushing it so hard. How did they pull such a big attack out of what felt like nowhere? That was really impressive.
So many points where Baseballboy could have taken that one. That is interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, this is still really close. Alright, Yoshimi with a little bit of misdropping on their field here. Might be forced into an early zone. I don't see an eye in the queue. Yeah, it looks like that's going to happen.
Sending back not much damage just by trying to downstack the best of their ability. Yeah, Baseballboy's definitely got the advantage here.
Yeah, Baseballboy's still with the advantage. If he can just pull out a big zone attack right now, it might be enough to close out a round.
Still going to wait for the max meter just so the damage is good. Which is, you know, smart, respectable, honest.
Makes sense, yep.
And before you do that next T-spin, yup, okay.
Alright, gonna pop the zone.
Ooh, we're getting a little bit of incidental 4Y, yup.
Alright, and there's an 18 zone.
Yeah, but Yoshimi had
max back in like a good spot though, yeah. Like, gonna be able most likely to tank this damage.
Too much room to assess. You don't want to give your opponent too much room to assess.
But, I mean, still towards the top of the field here. If Baseballboy can capitalize right now, they're like the eye is.
These are the worst pieces to have. The S and the O for trying to get.
This is really awkward.
On that side. Baseballboy just send any damage.
They're gonna be alive, but this like if Baseballboy again, like this is like a big advantage, right? If this zone is huge again, then.
Yeah,
it could, like,
Tetris,
it feels like Baseballboy's been, like, ahead this whole... Oh, no, that misdrop. That could shift the pace entirely.
Yeah, Yoshimi's almost at full zone.
Okay, cute spin to kind of like get it out there, but I feel like Yoshimi has really evened the playing field, and especially now with the zone advantage, like this is anyone's game.
This is another big consideration for TEC is to like realize sometimes that even though you have all the time in the world when your meter is going, like sometimes you should get yourself the top out just so that damage gets sent earlier and becomes more of an imposing threat.
Yep. All right,
Baseballboy has half a meter. Yeah, couldn't have taken that damage off that next hit.
Yeah, I mean, I think even if he could have, he probably doesn't want to, right? It's all going to be cheesy for the most part. They're at phase 3 now. And it's...
Yeah, Yoshimi's just
like,
able to close it out.
Yeah,
Again, this is yeah, just not doable. That cheese is insane. I swear to God, just by taking a glance at it, some of those lines look like they just had no holes. I know that's not how the game works. I know that's not possible, but
yeah, I mean, Yoshimi really just kind of came back in that one. It felt like Baseballboy had the upper hand until that one crucial misdrop, and that completely flipped the script.
And again, not too important, but I do think that Baseballboy had the point advantage there, the score advantage.
Yep. I mean, that's that clean coming through, you know? Like, T-spins are worth a lot of points, and you make a lot of them. It's kind of the natural reaction, so it kind of makes sense.
Looks like Baseballboy just went for the speedrun maximum zone meter approach.
Yep.
Now gonna T-spin all the way up to try and get just as much damage as humanly possible.
All right, another T-spin coming out there.
Maybe even inhumanly possible. Who's to say that this Tetris player is bound by mortality?
And again, you know, just the classic 51 zone with 14 lines. And Yoshimi just gonna even somehow stomp that out almost entirely.
It didn't send more from the zone, but had more holdover from the not zone, the lack of zone, anti-zone. Looks like Baseballboy is going to have to be fighting for
this
life
very difficult
in this one.
Yeah,
able to get some clear down, but doesn't have the zone meter, even from clearing that amount of lines. That's just... it's not unfortunate. I mean, obviously, it's a video game. The programming works, but it almost just feels like, where's my meter? Where's my meter? It's supposed to be there.
I mean, he did kind of just use it, so it does make a little bit of sense.
Oh, I love that setup. That is one nice setup. One nice setup into another. Jeez.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like all of the Tetris training I've received in the past couple of years has been, no, only do T-spin doubles. So don't even think about T-spin triples. Baseballboy's like, man,
Baseballboy doesn't care.
I'll invent some new T-spin triples. I don't care.
Just stick with
it. Is gonna have to play catch up with this zone damage. I don't think that Yoshimi's zone is that efficient though, so that's pretty efficient. That's pretty efficient.
I just feel like their zones from Yoshimi are just so solid for like...
the rotation wasn't there. Not able to take a lot of damage, but still, just a little bit heartbreaking.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's just like those small things can be the differences between like a 40 line zone and like a 60 line zone almost. Like, it's just so much.
We're getting a start on Yoshimi's side. Still looking for an in on that. Well, able to get it. Gets a 20. Only since 38 attack off the 20. I'm assuming that was
felt like more.
Meter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Must have been a shorter meter. On Baseballboy's side, I do think we do have a full zone pop. We are getting. Oh, it needs to get. Oh, able to do it. Able to do it. Oh, and that is insane efficiency.
That was
almost
really
60
bad.
off of 16 alone.
Yeah.
Hey,
Baseballboy's got it like that.
That was a home run. That's a little baseball humor.
You got him. Yeah, but see, even with those home runs, it just, like, Yoshimi's just doing such a good job at, like, maximizing the number of lines in every zone, and also just, like, using zone as a mechanic to where it feels really difficult for BBB to just close out these crucial rounds.
Yeah. Yoshimi is doing an excellent job of catching all of these pop flies.
Yeah. True.
Ooh, we got interesting empty space on Baseball Boy's side. Able to get a couple T-spin actions going on.
This
Looking for
looks like-
the Z piece. That is one monster of a board you got over there.
And I
Buckaroo.
think it feels like Baseball Boy will have some of these really explosive zones, but then there's also just some zones where he's hampered by his own field, or he just kind of can't get anything really started, or there's just a lot of cheese. And
I
it
respect
just feels
the
like
down
really hard
stack
to play
ability that
everywhere.
just went on right there. That was great. Yeah, we don't have any line clears
Yeah.
to get to. That's another one for Yoshimi. They are doing an excellent job.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, excuse me, I'm gonna state the obvious. Yoshimi is doing great.
Yeah, I mean 6-1 would be rough if we hit him with you suck. You know. You know, pretty uncalled for, I think. So, you know, glad to see
Yeah.
they're crushing it.
This is really wow. This is really Baseball Boy's only point to crawl back from. I mean, it's match point. I'm just stating the obvious again, but you know, I'm doing commentary. I got to do that every now and then.
Yep.
For the people who accidentally fell asleep during the stream and are like, "Where am I?"
I mean, hey, you know, it's people can just tune in, be real confused. What are these crazy zone lines? What is Tetris? You know, this is Tetris.
Yeah.
Oh, and that small what's it called? Zone from BBB might cause problems here.
Yeah, he understood the assignment really quick, being
Yeah.
like, I have to get as much zone meter as I can right now by just clearing any line.
Oh, Finn? Let's go! We love Finn in this
Ooh,
house.
that is the worst moment to have your zone evaporate, and with that, Yoshimi
gonna be
takes
it.
it.
But Finn? Okay.
I usually keep my eyes to like one side of the board so I can try and focus entirely on what one player's doing. I didn't quite get a good look at Yoshimi's side, but except for zones.
Yeah,
That-
I mean, Yoshimi
that was
just
it.
felt like just played really consistent, really clean. And they were able to come away with the W. But that didn't change that Baseball Boy still had a lot of explosive and sick plays in that set as well.
Oh yeah.